Well, that's fine. It was a great matchup, and I thought they were playing incredibly well. So definitely still have to give the edge to version 1 here. Freshness, Mektos, and Lion Blaze got their work cut out for them.
Now with a good warm-up series earlier today, version 1 arguably moving down in quality of opponent. Be like, oh, this will be easier. Well, we'll see though. Ghost always good enough to ruin at least one team's tournament, and that team might be version 1 here today, though they did already knock out Oxygen on the day, so that might have filled their quota. We'll see. We'll stop playing with old wives' tales and actually watch some Rocket League. Here's Torment through the sky. Got Gimmick on the outside as well, looking to get the read on Freshness. Freshness through 1. Lion Blaze to the goal, blocked by Calm. Gimmick now trying to pick up control. Lion Blaze will put it back into the corner. Mektos doesn't move in. Lion Blaze gets bumped. That'll give a little bit of space here for version 1 to move upfield. The Freshness keeps it high and on the wall to himself. Torment with a read, puts it on the backboard, and Mektos will get it to his corner. Infield pass here. Calm puts it high. Gimmick's not able to touch it. Lion Blaze will reach it and extend it back to midfield. Calm trying to counter it back, but the rest of version 1 going to be a wide rotation. Infield pass, though, well placed by Torment, but the speed gives Mektos time to find the read and get the block.
Version 1, a couple of real dangerous touches in towards the middle there, and curious to see if they revive a little bit of that brilliant offensive form that we got to see yesterday. And Gimmick has been a big breaker of habits that teams would like to set up there in midfield. He has been just, I think for as long as a lot of people would remember, just the guy who is going to always be in your face, and it is invaluable. He kind of strikes you as that, you know, super fast player that's in your face, like Atomic or anyone like that from Ghost or Envy or anyone like that. Or I said Ghost, he's on Envy. I was thinking of what he used to be. But anyway, he's just that big interruptive and disruptive character, as currently it's Ghost on the attack. Calm gonna clear it right into the wall in the midfield. Freshness for Torment out into the side, and this one gonna stall out, I think, for both teams.
Well, Freshness now in the corner trying to put pressure on him as we approach halftime. Neither team finding the back of the net. Lion Blaze with an excellent clear. Chases it down himself. Mektos crowding in from the side. They have a double flank. Freshness wins a 1v2. Torment not able to get control of the pass to Mektos now as he tries to put it up where 90. Both players go. Lion Blaze got the whole net to shoot in, and Gimmick falls off the ceiling and blocks the follow-up from Freshness. What a defensive stand.
It was the patience from Lion Blaze that you really liked. It's like, oh, he's just waiting for this ball to come back down to power this one into the net. You said it. Huge defensive stand. Gimmick making the big block. Freshness trying to cut it out to the side. Again, broken up by Gimmick. Just doesn't let anything go for free.
Gimmick playing hot in game number 1. Calm now to the sky. Gimmick on the far side is going to reach for this just to keep the pressure on, force Mektos to make a diving save. Here's the play. Freshness through 1. Lion Blaze up the midfield. Torment having to fall back as Freshness splits it well, but it's off the post and takes a version 1 skip off.
And you really couldn't do anything about that either. If you were version 1, I mean, that was virtually unsavable, and like you said, a big version 1 bounce there stops Ghost Gaming from taking the lead late in the game too. I mean, this has been kind of a deadlock here with nobody really able to make some big pushes. I'm actually quite surprised to see it's Ghost Gaming with a pretty significant shot lead of 9-3.
We are getting into silver goal territory. Our next goal most likely going to decide the game. Gimmick through 1 and Calm now on the wall. He's got Lion Blaze in front of him. Lion Blaze wins the challenge. They put it onto the backboard. 2 players there from version 1. They'll manage to sort themselves out, communicate clearly, and get a clear, but the pressure at midfield. Midfield being owned right now by Ghost. Calm will get it through 1, but Mektos with tons of space. He can make any sort of choice he wants. The choice he chooses is to boom it straight down the midfield where Torment's waiting for wins 2. Onto the backboard. Here comes Gimmick, but Lion Blaze will cover up the shot opportunity. Torment and Gimmick not quite tightly enough together there to turn that into the first goal.
Oh, nice job from Torment. Get that big key block over on the offensive side. It's moved the pace of play out towards the middle. Gimmick off the wall, and Lion Blaze to clear. 20 seconds left in regulation.
Torment being demolished there in the midfield relieved so much pressure and forced Gimmick to make the stop, but now onto the backboard again. Torment won't miss this time. With 10 seconds left, they've taken the lead.
Freshness makes a choice here. He wants the midfield boost, realizes that he's going to have to play some defense, and makes the decision to try and get the read off the backboard. But when it happens so quick, you never know if you should try and clear it out to the corner off the bounce or drive up the back of the net and take your chances that way. Either way, Freshness not in position to make the save, and Version1, big lead with a couple seconds.
See if this kickoff changes anything. Here's Freshness up for it, up against 2 defenders, and they'll put it into the ground. Just continue to block until there are no more shot opportunities. In Version1, their silver goal is good as gold. They'll take game 1.
Not a bad opportunity for Ghost Gaming. I actually kind of like the little fake flip reset, drop it down onto the ground. Maybe if there's an extra second on the clock, or Ghost might have been able to put something together, but that was a great first game. I am still amazed that Ghost Gaming were able to have so much pressure. I didn't think that they would be able to shut down the transition from Version1 so effectively. So credit to Ghost Gaming. Unfortunately, not enough to get them the win here in the first one, but a strong start.
Oh, but these stops from Gimmick, too. The defense of Version1, perfect here in game 1, and with a little bit of help from the post there. But calm. This was a note I had there towards the end of game 1 was Ghost, the relatively empty backboard. Constantly, it felt like Version1 was able to get it up there, and that we didn't see a more blown out score just because they weren't able to find the second player follow up on it. It wasn't because Ghost Gaming was breaking it up.
Yeah, that's definitely something to keep your eye on. Unprotected backboard, a dangerous place. Actually, it's what led to the goal, right? I mean, Freshness was off grabbing boost, and his teammate couldn't buy him the extra time to get in position. So something to keep your eye on here in game 2 if Version1 are able to generate some more offensive pressure, if that remains to be the case. And this one's pounded off the wall, and Version1 going to have to look for a second opportunity.
A bloody game so far. Multiple demolitions already. It's calm past 1. Mektos here up against 2. It's going to be Torment on the back line. Flips to block. Puts it to the side. Now Freshness with the pass. Gimmick's up for it, and the demolitions continue. Calm on a rampage.
Oh, jeez.
That double demolition. Mektos and Gimmick at each other.
Yeah, you said bloody. You weren't kidding.
Here's Torment up against another. Here's the follow from Gimmick. Freshness, what a read. Follow from Calm, though. Freshness gets another stop. The defense stands strong for Ghost. They'll get us back to midfield scoreless after the first minute.
Version1 actually picking some pretty good spots to shoot that ball, as Freshness is able to sneak one by a defender, but not in between the goalposts. And Gimmick again just putting up that fight in the midfield. Pass out to him off the wall, indeed undefended, but not going to result in a scoring chance. Torment will defend the midfield line.
Torment able to reach that. Lion Blaze trying to get the block, and it sets up Gimmick. Watch Torment get one block and then another.
Such a big play. Like you said, here's the touch on Lion Blaze, and Gimmick is just instantly on top of that one. Mektos, I think, was also trying to figure out where that challenge was going to go, and he had to give a little ground as soon as he saw Torment get that block, and that opened the door for Gimmick.
Beautiful plays, and Version1, the only team to score so far in the series. But here comes Freshness to change that, gets the bumps, and Mektos will score in the open net.
Yep, the physicality continues off the kickoff. Freshness getting in the face of Torment, and Calm just has no chance here, and Gimmick is just pushed up the side of the net. No chance, and they get it right back. Well done, Ghost.
And then finally on the board as well after not scoring anything in game number 1. And looking for a kickoff goal. Torment will deny. He'll take it to the edge here. Pass Freshness. Dismounting with no boost. It's up to Gimmick. Shot going to be high. Calm there on the block. Gimmick. The classic half rotations will give Version1 an aggressive midfield position as Calm looks to tap himself. Torment's up for this. Freshness gets it to the outside, and Calm won't be able to turn on it in time. Lion Blaze changes the direction. This actually is going to work in Version1's favor as Gimmick was there. A touch from Freshness, though. Plays it the entire length of the field. And then he wins the challenge against Torment in the corner. Here comes Ghost.
Freshness and Lion Blaze as well, really getting in the trenches of that midfield line. And Torment, that's a great decision there. Even if they don't hang on to possession, slow pace of play down for a moment, give everyone a second to breathe, and they'll be in a better spot probably. Torment, good game sense.
Torment to Calm. Mektos with a stop. Lion Blaze to Freshness. Calm puts it high. Mektos will advance on the open ball. Gimmick has the read. Here comes version 1. The outfield pass to Gimmick. He'll take the trap. He's up against one. He gets the infield pass back, and Mektos covers up the shooter. Well done. Retreating defense looking immaculate right now.
Gimmick even tried to give the opportunity to the defender to make a mistake. He had that fake little pass at first and then committed to it when the defender didn't blink. And the second guy was able to come through and make the stop. You're not kidding. Ghost Gaming, they're playing great defense.
Oh, here's Gimmick, though. To the sky on the outside. He's going to need some help. Out of boost. Looking to win a challenge. Lion Blaze sends a neutral comm. Sees the easy read. Mektos gets it back to Lion Blaze. Freshness getting bumped in net. It's not going to be a problem. Now here he is up on the front line with the flip reset. Comm. We'll get it through one. Lion Blaze out to Mektos. Mektos not going to turn it in time, and Gimmick will not miss. He is reading so quickly right now.
You're right. He is reading the game very well, Lion Blaze. I mean, not a bad touch. It's definitely intended for Mektos, but maybe a little miscommunication, or Lion Blaze just didn't have a different touch. And I mean, Gimmick just drives over and no one's there to challenge him, so he just pops it over everyone's head.
Gimmick with both goals for version 1 here in game 2. I'll pass across. Nobody crashing the box. Gimmick gets it off the wall. Mektos up for it. Sends it to the wall. Version 1 just has to fall back and regroup. Gimmick off of his backboard. Gets it past one. Torment demolished on the back line. Gimmick and Comm going to need to move up together. Ball lofted in the midfield. Mektos with a pop over one. It's Comm to take it. Lion Blaze looking for an opportunity, but Comm takes it slowly, and Freshness winning another challenge. The midfield, when it comes down to 1v1 challenges, so often we're seeing them. Oh, is this going in? Gimmick gets a hat trick as the defense just couldn't find the ball.
Yeah, you gotta look at this one again. Who was it? Freshness rotating into net, and oh,
I think he
rotated back. Yeah, he rotated up the wall. If he stays on the ground there and doesn't have to jump to the floor, that's an easy peasy save. Ooh.
Game 2 starting to look a little bit out of reach. With 48 seconds left, though. Definitely still possible. Here's Lion Blaze trying. Comm gets a pop. Here's Freshness up for it. He gets behind the ball, puts it in, tag team on the save. Tag team on the second one that leaves the goal open. Comm's going to have to stop it. No, the shot goes to the rotating back in Torment. And with 30 seconds left, they're still chasing that second goal. All is denied again. Version 1's defense given a little bit of room to breathe, and they'll take all the oxygen they can get.
Oh, Comm. Real nice recovery there coming off the net. I think version 1 definitely starved for boost. Lion Blaze with a chance, and he goes dead red right at Gimmick, and no problem.
And Torment looks like he might get his ball finally to midfield in a moment to breathe. With 7 seconds left, though, the damage has been done. Gimmick and company have staved off the comeback, and the clock will expire. Even if it goes in, it won't matter. Version 1 take 2 games in a row. They're on match point going into game 3.
That was a scrappy sequence of defense at the end for version 1, but like you said, give a little room, but they don't break, and well defended to close it out. But wow, this one hurts if you're Ghost. Again, you played a pretty decent game. It's just you couldn't quite break him. It took that one kickoff with the physicality to really give him the opening. So I suppose instead of saying it's an unfortunate game for Ghost, you got to say it's a great defensive showing from version 1. That's really the thing that leads them to the win here for me.
Yeah, no, I mean, the stats help us tell the story too. 13 shots from Ghost Gaming, 12 saves from version 1, which leaves 1 unaccounted for, which is the 1 Ghost goal. So they put the pressure on Torment and the gang here, and they stood up strong. Not only did Gimmick get a savior medal, he also got a hat trick in that game. Gimmick, absolutely the MVP so far of the series.
Are we surprised, though, that a team with Torment on it has a lot of saves? We really probably shouldn't be. That guy is
not
a
surprised
wall.
that he got him. Not even really surprised that they all got him. I mean, it's beautiful to watch. It's a compliment to how well this defense is playing right now. And they are excited for the possibility of playing G2 tomorrow. Here comes Torment. He gets a bump. Torment trying to push this one through on the bump that was created by his teammate. Now Comm. Down through one. Freshness. Through 2. Lion Blaze takes his time up against Comm, goes to the side. Comm now pushing into enemy, pushing back in his own half, looking for bumps. As Torment goes for the ground pinch. He's been watching a few 5G speed shot challenges, I think. That one's not going to quite go in.
You don't see that one very often. And it's funny because it looks even weirder to a defender because he had his car rotated backwards, so you can't even see the the bright side, so to speak, and you're thinking, wow, he really botched that one, and then a rocket comes at you.
Here comes Com in the corner. Only got one touch on it, and Mektos will get a bumper to it. Now Lion Blaze out of goal. Catches, but Gimmick punishes. He needed to clear instead, and Gimmick gets a 4th goal in a row.
You are exactly correct, Lion Blaze. He was trying to catch that ball, but he really didn't control the car very well, and I think he was thinking, oh, I can clear it, but wait, they've given me space, and kind of did the middle ground between the two options and then couldn't recover.
After the first minute, Version 1 already with everything they need to put the series away, but an infield pass here, Freshness trying Com, what a read, and out to an open backfield, Lion Blaze demolished, it's all open for Torment. He goes for the gainer, 2-0.
Unlucky here for Lion Blaze. He's trying to play aggressive, and he's kind of just wave dashing towards the middle of the pitch to see if he can keep the pressure up there, but gets absolutely blindsided by a Version 1 player, and like you said, empty backfield, 2-0, Version 1, starting off well, but still just under 4 minutes. This one definitely not unsavable.
I appreciate Torment putting just a little bit of mustard on the shot, just for the fun of it. Here's Com. 3:36. His team with a comfortable lead. How well can Version 1 continue to put the series away? They're doing all the work. Gimmick gets flipped down, and oh, he doesn't make the save. I thought Lion Blaze shot it right at him, but no, here comes Ghost.
Here's the undefended backboard from Version 1. Gimmick actually knows he can't reach it, so he tries to give himself a second chance, but you can see him hit the boost right as soon as he landed. He was expecting that shot to go to the big part of the net. He got surprised. It was pretty much right at him, but he moved out of the way, thinking something else was coming.
Well placed. Version 1 not out of the woods yet. He might have the lead, but here comes the Wolf.
Oh, wow.
Mektos getting bumped off of it, and Version 1 winning some creative 50-50s. Com with a miss. Here's Lion Blaze towards the goal. This one's high above the net. Unprotected backboard again. Freshness will get a follow-up shot. Puts it off the crossbar and out on what could have been the tying moment. And now Torment on the transition. Lion Blaze needs to play cleanly here, and he'll weight that one into his corner, take control, and take it to the sky.
Oh, and this is, again, feels like we're entering into that end of regulation from the previous game where Version 1 giving up a lot of opportunities off the bar down, and Lion Blaze is going to make sure it gets there. Ghost Gaming tie it up.
Man, the airstrike gets 4 players with it here. Is a bit of a family portrait, everyone crowding into the box. And Ghost is not out of this yet. You know,
that's quite a goal explosion, isn't it?
It's fun. You can get a Crimson one in the shop right now. Gimmick trying to push through. Be calm now as Version 1 maybe feeling a bit too comfortable with their 2-goal lead here in Game 3, hoping to get the sweep, but Ghost not done. Not willing to say goodbye to the first regional event of the spring split. They fight back. Lion Blaze, or Mektos rather, gets demolished, but not before he wins the challenge. Now here comes Lion Blaze up against Torment. What a win. There's Gimmick to change this one up.
Yep.
Back into the corner. And now looking for goalies. He'll find a bump on Freshness, and it is enough to loosen him off the ball, but Com isn't able to get enough of a bumper onto it. Torment on the follow-up shot. Lion Blaze out of goal, gets the save. Here's Gimmick versus Lion Blaze. Lion Blaze takes it neutral. Freshness down to the midfield. Lion Blaze just tries to make the read confusing, but Com doesn't have any of it, and he'll give it to Torment. They'll transition back onto offense.
Really gonna, I think, stall out here for a couple moments, because now you enter into that one team knows they can't afford to lose, and the other one doesn't want to push too hard in case they have to play more. So I would not be surprised here if you kind of have this punt game here for 1 minute 30 seconds and we see an OT.
Freshness slowing this down. Torment have to fall back as Mektos puts pressure on Gimmick, who has this awkward read. Com calls him off of it, and now he's going to turn around this one. Torment's up for it as well. They keep the ball high, and back to Com onto the backboard. Is Gimmick there? Oh no, the clears come through. The defense stands strong. Gimmick now looking for the dribbles. Not going to happen. Lion Blaze denies to the corner, looking for the lead.
Real nice sharp cut there from Gimmick to keep the pressure up, but again, Ghost Gaming, well defended. 60 seconds or so, and you gotta wonder what Ghost Gaming have, and currently the answer is gotta get the ball through Gimmick.
Gotta get through Gimmick, and they're looking, I like the setup onto the backboard and then look for goalies. That's a move that'll spell a goal many times. If the clear comes through, it's not gonna matter. 1v1, Torment versus the backboard defense here. It's Mektos, and Gimmick comes in on the changeup. Or the change of the screenplay.
Yeah.
35 seconds left, though. You mentioned overtime. It's looking more and more likely.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Wait, what?
Oh, Gimmick through one. Oh, couldn't get it through two, but Torment half rotate. Turns on this one to the sky, up against Lion Blaze. Lion Blaze, what a read. Before Torment made the shot, I think Lion Blaze was already in the sky, and Calm has to save the counterattack. 14 seconds left. Version1 trying to hold on for another sweep. Gimmick,
you gotta stick with that.
And he gets a second one. Is the follow-up there? No, Calm back down the field. 4 seconds left to the outside. Calm gonna be low on boost. Can he get it to Torment? Torment closing on this one, and it drops straight down. Overtime in game 3.
Ghost Gaming made it. All bets are off here. Can you find one more and keep the series alive, or does Version1 end the day? And Calm, a little fake flip reset, and well challenged by Freshness. Great read.
Freshness breaks up that shenanigans. Here's Lion Blaze versus Gimmick in a nice neutral challenge. Torment puts it off the post. Follow-up, gotta be good by all three. No, Freshness takes the game, and Ghost survive to game 4.
Well, it took a Version1 bounce earlier in the series. Here it takes the Ghost Gaming bounce right back into the middle, and Freshness lets it go. 73 miles an hour. We're going to a game 4. Ghost Gaming, keep it going.
Man, huge win here for Ghost. And you look at Calm coming out of the corner there as he picks up the boost. He's the player, the third man on this Version1 kickoff. Goes to the sky with a fake flip reset. And instantly, it feels like the moment Freshness won that challenge, Ghost had so much more control because of Version1 choosing to expend the resources on kind of the highlight play.
Yeah, well, the idea is just beat the first guy, right? That's the idea of the first flip reset. Because, you go for the flip resets, and it's going to pull defenders to you because they don't want to just let you hold a flip as you approach the net. So perhaps the only real problem there with Calm going for that flip reset and faking it was that there was just too much space to make the adjustment before he went for it. So a little bit telegraphed, and the defense got on top of it, and then that counterattack happens because Version1's thinking, all right, we can get through one, so they start pushing up a little bit, and then they get pushed on the back foot faster than they think and can't handle it.
I feel like the name of the game for Version1 right now is get the ball to Gimmick as fast as possible.
Yeah.
The player has been popping off with so many goals in this series. Torment putting this high. Version1 with another opportunity to end the series after winning the first 2 games. Looking to stave off game 5. There's Torment towards the goal. Freshness gets this away, and Torment will break up the advance, but then has to adjust to gain control. Freshness over the top of one. Torment having to do so much work on this retreat. He gets
and get the ball right back.
Yeah, look at this. Gets back down here, but a soft flip there. Oh, nearly got a read out of Lion Blaze. Now Freshness advancing. Calm having to back up in his corner as he gets challenged by Freshness, but wins the challenge. Now Lion Blaze through one. Taking this one to the sky and a bounce. Gimmick's going to have to adjust for this. Push it out of his box. I don't think anybody from Ghost was expecting that bounce to just airball.
And there's the proper punt from Torment. Actually, off the ceiling, it's going to be a pass, and he goes right through him. Version1 going to connect on the counterattack.
The 1-2-1 of the longest range possible. Torment to Calm, and then back to Torment. Lion Blaze, an uncharacteristic miss there off the backboard, and Torment forcing him to stay honest the moment there was the bluff. He scores.
He had kind of an awkward approach. Mekto's going to float over one. Gimmick making the save, but the reason Lion Blaze doesn't find that clear on that previous goal is that touch off the ceiling from Calm forces him to stop, kills his momentum, and makes him have a little bit of a weird launch towards it. And Ghost Gaming, try as they might, can't seem to get one back off the kickoff. Torment finds it clear.
Some haphazard situations, but Version1 defense strong again. Here's a nice small pass. Freshness actually doesn't put it between the posts. And it gives them just enough time, Version1, to get back on defense again, and they'll keep their net clean once more. Freshness to Lion Blaze. Infield, outfield pass wide again of the net. Follow up from Mekto's defended. Torment dodges the demolition and gets the save.
Ghost Gaming improvising beautifully there. They let the first one go to send the demo towards Torment, and he still dodges it, but he can't save that one. Oh, Ghost Gaming get it back.
Finally, one goes in and we're all tied up. Mektos to the sky. Gimmick tries and does get a small bumper onto it. But either way, Mektos, well placed, is able to get it past Torment. We're tied up.
I think Torment might have been thinking Gimmick had a touch there, so he started edging forward. That's why his line was off towards that save, and Lion Blaze one-on-one versus Gimmick right off the wall. Freshness there, floated high. That one's for Mektos, and Torment in time to make the save. We're going to stay tied at 1.
Man, they just cannot get it under the crossbar on these follow-ups, or Ghost Gaming would have a substantial lead. Calm, past another. Here's Mektos through the back line. And they win! Challenge! Freshness, what a dunk to take the lead!
As Jorby likes to say, flex your guns. Freshness powers it through Gimmick. Just timed it beautifully. Didn't even flinch when he took that ball away.
And honestly, through this entire series, Ghost is controlling the midfield. The challenges in the midfield are constantly going in favor of Team Orange, and Version 1 is scoring on counterattacks. They're getting a few sieges here and there, but when it comes down to those challenges, constantly Ghost has their numbers. And if Version 1's backline defense wasn't as strong as it was, this series wouldn't be as close as it is. And right now, Ghost is starting to figure that out. And they're taking advantage of the spots of the field they're controlling, and they're trying to force Game 5 and threaten a reverse sweep.
Torment getting creative there, recognizing there's some disruption on the goal line, thinking maybe he could do a little bob and weave. Freshness down the middle, no problem for Calm. Takes a weird skip though, and the pressure on the demo gonna buy a lot of time for Ghost Gaming to come through, and gotta wonder if it's those little bumps on the goal line or putting the squeeze on the defenders that's allowing that extra time for them to come through and own this midfield that you're talking about.
Here comes Gimmick though, looking to get on the counterattack. Underneath one, onto the backboard. Freshness misses both of them, and they drop it in. Calm ties the game.
See, there's when the fake works here from Gimmicks, because Mektos bites, and now there's not enough room for Mektos to make the adjustment. Gets the instant pop right back up off the backboard. That's a beautiful setup for Calm.
And they tie it back up. Version 1 do not want to go to Game 5. So we're through another. Torment out of his goal. Gimmick will try to take control of this off the wall, but Mektos winning another challenge. Calm has to quickly adjust there to avoid an own goal. Off the wall. He's got players behind him. Open net. Gimmick and Torment will both close on it. And avoid a double commit. Torment gets set up in goal as Gimmick tries to transition. Mektos looking for a redirect. Doesn't get much of it. Pass to Lion Blaze onto the backboard. Got both goalies to bite, but it's wide of the net. 56 seconds left. We might be going to another overtime. So far, Ghosts have won the only overtime of the series. They would love to send us to Champions Field. There's Torment. Underneath, Freshness has the win, and Mektos in enemy territory, not going to win the challenge. Gimmick gets it the entire length of the field. Here's Calm. Lion Blaze tries to adjust on this one, but doesn't get anything onto it. Here's Torment. And through to Mektos versus Gimmick down the corner. Gimmick softly underneath. Torment trying, but Lion Blaze closes on that one. Defender's advantage on the distance.
Oh, and Calm can't find a good clear either. This could be good for Ghost Gaming.
Oh, Gimmick trying off the corner. It's a nice bounce. Torment's there. It's just a bit high. And the miss from Lion Blaze. Follow-up from Calm. Defended by Freshness on the rotation back in. 8 seconds left. Gimmick looking for one last opportunity. Finds a bump on a goalie. Torment's going to need a few touches, though, to gain control of this, and the clock will expire. Can they keep it in the air? Gimmick's up for it, but so is Lion Blaze. Oh, wow! The buzzer beater. No way. Version 1 knockabout in 4.
I thought it was going to be good for Ghost. It instantly turned into one of the few sieges you were talking about. Torment buying some extra time in the corner. Calm finally getting the hit they need to pop it out middle. And of course, Gimmick's got the speed to win the race. And how about tipping it off the defender to close it out too? Version 1, I mean, say what you want. They had to play all sides of the ball to be successful here. This was not an easy win. I thought it was going to be kind of a slam dunk for him. But Ghost, they really made him work.
They absolutely did, and the thing was, Ghost was matching them on offensive pressure. The Ghost was dominating the midfield. The difference of Game 4 here really was that back line. Only 3 saves from Ghost. I think most of the goals that I remember from Version 1 coming on a defensive error or a whiff or basically into an open net. That overtime goal, not quite as open as the other ones, but still, it was off the backboard and he had the whole net to shoot at.
Yeah, and I hate to say it because you brought it up, but you're right. this series really could have been a whole lot different if the shooting accuracy improved just a little bit for Ghost. There were multiple shots you could go back and look in that ping, ping, ping right off the bar, and they were not savable from version 1 either. Or if they were, it was going to be an incredible stop. So that accuracy also coming back to haunt Ghost Gaming a little bit too.
Well, before we go to break, let's take a look at our final Verizon 5G Speed Shot Challenge shots from the community. We'll show you 3 shots, chat. You'll get to vote on which one you like the best to go to the finals. Let's take a look at those shots presented by Verizon. Coming in at number 1, which clip is this one going to be? We're going to start off with a breakout clip. I like this. Rocking some loopers as well. Or photon wheels, excuse me. It's going to be Dr. Walk. All right,
for the name already in my book.
Yep. Oh, and threw a few. Oh, and this is a interesting play there. Threw a few on the stadium too.
OT winner. Well played.
Now heading over to shot number 2. This one's going to be from Zamet as he gets the flip reset. That's the narrowest window of a flip reset. That was beautiful.
That's a squirrely one. Off the side, stays high. That's weird.
That was pretty. I like that one best so far. And here, some custom field colors from Super Moose Man. Like the name already. Team pinch into the goal, and that'll give him a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, kind of loses control, but look at the support from the teammate. Well done. Has to drive it down, and look who meets him. That's a great shot from, whoa, it's Rayan. What a play.
Well, chat, get your votes in 1 through 3. Which one do you like the best in our Verizon 5G Ultra Cup Speed Shot Challenge? The winner advances to the finals tomorrow, and that does it for us here today. But we got one more match to go before we really close out the broadcast. Exit taking on FaZe. FaZe suffering a loss earlier. Can they stay alive in their debut tournament under their new org? We'll find out after the break.